I still remember the sound of the phone ringing that morning. It was early, too early, the kind of early where the house feels hollow, like it hasn't woken up yet. I was sitting at the kitchen table staring at a cup of tea I'd already forgotten to drink. When the phone rang, I knew something was wrong. Phones don't ring like that anymore, not unless it matters. It was my daughter. Her voice was careful, too careful. She told me my younger brother had died in his sleep. No pain, she said, just didn't wake up. After we hung up, I sat there for a long time. I didn't cry, I didn't move, I just stared at the wall across from me, where the paint is chipped near the corner. I'd been meaning to fix that for years. One day, I always told myself, that was the moment I realized something that hurt more than the news itself. I hadn't spoken to my brother in almost 3 years. Not because we were fighting, not because of anything big, just because we kept saying, one day. I'm 81 years old now, and for about 30 years of my life I said those 2 words like they meant something. One day. I didn't always live like this. When I was young, time felt wide, endless. I grew up in a small house with thin walls and a loud family. My parents worked hard. There wasn't much money, but there was always noise. Someone talking, someone laughing, someone arguing over nothing. I left school early and went straight to work. That's what you did back then. I got a job at a factory not far from home. Long hours, same routine every day. Wake up before the sun, eat whatever was on the table and leave while the house was still half asleep. I told myself it was temporary, just for a few years, just until things got better. One day, I got married at 24. She was kind, quiet, the kind of person who noticed things I missed. We didn't have much, but we made do. Dinners were simple. Meat, potatoes, whatever vegetables were cheap that week. We ate at the same small table every night. After dinner, I'd sit in my chair and read the paper or fall asleep halfway through the evening news. She'd clean up quietly. Sometimes she'd ask me about my day, and I'd say, same as always. I meant to ask her more. One day, work became my life without me ever choosing it. I woke up tired, came home tired. Weekends were for fixing things around the house or just resting because Monday was coming again. Friends stopped calling as often. Not all at once, just slowly. Someone would invite me out and I'd say I was busy. Another time I'd say maybe next week. Then I stopped getting invited. One day I told myself, I'll have time again. My kids grew up in the background. I was there, but not really there. I went to work, I paid the bills. I thought that was enough. When they asked me to play or help with something, sometimes I did. Sometimes I said later, one day. Years passed quietly. That's the strange thing. There was no loud warning. No big moment where I felt time speeding up. Days just stacked on top of each other. Mondays turned into years. I still remember the smell of the factory floor, the sound of machines starting up. I thought I'd hear that sound forever. Meals stayed the same. Wake up, coffee, toast, work, dinner, sleep, repeat. I kept telling myself I was building something, a future, security, but I never stopped to look at what was already there. My wife started to slow down before I did. Her steps got shorter. She'd sit down more often. I noticed, but not enough. I thought we had time. One day I told myself, we'll travel. One day we'll sit and talk more. One day I'll take her somewhere nice. Then she got sick. Not all at once, just small things at first. Doctor visits, pills on the counter, a little more quiet in the house. I still went to work. I still told myself everything else could wait. She passed away when I was 62. The house felt too big after that. Too quiet. Her chair stayed empty. Her shoes stayed by the door longer than they should have. I didn't know what to do with the time I finally had. That's when it hit me the hardest. All those 1 days were gone, and I couldn't use them anymore. Retirement came, and everyone told me I was lucky. Free time, no alarms, no boss. But freedom feels different when you don't know how to use it. I woke up with nothing I had to do, and that scared me more than work ever did. I thought I'd call people, old friends, family, but it felt awkward. Too much time had passed. I didn't know what to say, so I said maybe tomorrow. One day. My brother lived only a few hours away. We used to talk every week when we were younger. Then it became once a month, then holidays, then just birthdays. Every time I thought about calling him, I told myself I would soon, when things settled down, when I felt more like myself. One day, the days didn't feel important anymore, so I treated them like they weren't. Morning TV, afternoon naps, dinner alone, nights that felt too long. I didn't notice how fast my hands aged, how mirrors became less friendly, how names started slipping away from me. Then came that phone call. After the funeral, I went through old boxes, photos, letters, things we keep without knowing why. I found a picture of my brother and me as kids. We were smiling, arms around each other. No plans, no deadlines, just time. I sat there holding that picture, and I felt a quiet kind of regret. Not sharp, not loud, just heavy. I didn't regret the work, or the money, or the house. I regretted the waiting to call, waiting to listen, waiting to say things that didn't need to wait at all. Now I wake up early again, but for different reasons. I sit at the same kitchen table. The tea still goes cold sometimes. But I think more now. I think about how many times I said one day like it was guaranteed. It isn't. If you're listening to this and there's someone you haven't called, someone you keep meaning to see, don't carry my mistake with you. I'm not telling you how to live. I'm just telling you how it felt when I realized I had run out of one day. People don't need grand gestures. They need time, your voice, your presence. If this reminded you of someone, reach out to them, even if it feels awkward, even if it's been a while. And if you want, leave a comment and tell me who you thought about while listening. Share your story. And if you'd like to hear more quiet reflections like this, you can subscribe. I don't have many 1 days left, but I still have today. And today, I chose to speak.